Hey, what's up guys? EAG here. Back on some Enshrouded. Gonna do a quick video here on some a good build, one of my favorites here. So I've always gravitated towards the melee characters, my style, and this game in particular is generally unforgiving to melee in terms of when you late game with the range. So you can fight on the ground, but when you get to the stuff that has a lot of range, like in the Kindle Waste, it kind of sucks. So you kind of got to build into that and take a little bit into that ranger tree, endurance area, and if you get a bow, you can deal with pretty much everything. And when you fight stuff on the ground, you're pretty much golden. So for that, you're pretty much going to want to take down the barbarian tree, down the warrior tree, a little bit down the tank tree, and then you're going to grab some of this stuff over here in the endurance tree. And we're going to check that out right now. Hi. It's good. Gives you a little bit of range. It's amazing. So, this is a good one to have to finish stuff off, so you're going to want to take this. Merciless Strike's pretty beast mode. Alright, so in the tank tree, you don't want to get all the way down the tank tree, but you do want to have some health and damage mitigation. So, unlock these here, get your shiny plates. Don't really need that. This one is actually pretty cool. I like this. You don't have to take it, but I think it's nice. You can actually close gaps as well as get away from stuff with them, so I take that. Get your heavy plates. Work your way down to Constitution here. You don't need to go really down this way, so this is actually good. These are both decent ones right here, so let's see here what the best way is on this. You basically want to work down to Earth Aura here. You want to get that for sure. You can take either the physical or magic or both if you want to. You don't have to take them both, but so generally, if you're on the ground, you're going to want to get this one. So you'll go tower, and then come down here, get your strength, and get your Earth Aura. Stop right there. You don't need the final tank one. We'll leave that one like that for now. And then, see what do we got here? Ah, Battle Hill. Gotta have that. That sustains you. So, that's a good one. Now you're gonna go way down the warrior tree. Pretty, well, not really crazy too far. You're gonna focus on two-handers, really, because they do the most DPS overall for us, for being on the ground here. So you're gonna work down the warrior's path. And you'll get your strength buff. Now this is where you branch off here. Depends what your what you want to use. So if you're gonna, obviously go with axes, sword, something like that, you're gonna go slasher, blunt damage, etc., piercing. So make sure you go the right route. You can't afford to get them all. You'll waste too many points. In my case, I have a big blunt weapon, so I'm going straight down the middle of here to the blunt damage. So grab these, this, and then right here, look at that. Get your crit up, and we'll leave these for now and come back to those. Most likely you're gonna end up getting these right here for Constitution. No. And so that ends up 2 of your trees pretty much filled up right there for your tank and your warrior. Now you're going to come back over here to the barbarian tree. And the barbarian tree, you're pretty much going to max that one out. That's all your damage. So start off right in here. Get your strength. Go right on down there. Everything's good here. I mean, you can see what they do. They're all pretty beast mode. This one right here is amazing. You fill up their stuff, they take massive damage. And this is a must for a two-hander. There you go. Alright. That one's good. Now you're going to go up here into your endurance tree. What you really want to get is you want this jump attack too. This thing is great. So you go down the athlete just to right there. Get this. That way you can work your way up here. Double jump. Amazing. And then get your jump attack. So, jump attack will allow you to deal with lots of enemies without getting hit for the most part. Sometimes they can hit you coming down and interrupt your attack, but most of the time you'll smash down, knock them away, and deal massive damage to them. And then get yourself, let's see, the runner one. Prevent the stamina loss. And we'll throw one in endurance right here too, anyways. Over here, you're gonna go back over into the ranger tree now and get a little bit in there. All right, so over here, we're gonna get this one. This is how you're going to fight those flying enemies. So you're gonna work up to here. Go ahead and take a little bit more endurance. Can't go wrong with that. Crowd timer is good. I mean, it extends it. You will be in there, so you can take this. You can actually pass on it if you want to. If your shroud time's decent, you can save 2 points here. You don't need it, but it's not a complete waste. So here you can take this also, but once again, you generally don't need it. Most stuff can poison, but usually you can outlast it or heal through it. So endurance is good though. I'd say put one in there. Also, here's your dexterity. This will help you with the range encounters. So you're taking a little bit of this to fill that up. Eagle eye, get your zoom. Try to take those out. And then you're going to want to get, let's see, where is it at? Up to here. Multi-shot. So you don't want to get all these. You don't have enough points for those. So you're going to try to increase your range damage on these here. You can take either one of these routes, but generally right here, just take a solid 20% increase. Work your way over here. Headshot, you should be aiming, especially since you have Eagle Eye. Multi-shot, really good. A lot of times it'll waste your arrows, but if you get enemies that come close on Unleash them, they will take 3 arrows to the face. 3 times headshot, going down sharpshooter, and kill shot can be a lot of damage. So, that's that tree. And then we're going to go down this way over here. This is awesome. So, updraft, you can get that. You don't really need this, so instead come here and get your dexterity. Unlock this. Gliders, less stamina. Go farther, faster, longer. Use extends. I mean, glider stamina reduction. Updraft. It's a lot of fun. So, now you kind of got stuff to play with here. You got some more points. With the remaining points, it's good to fill up other ones in strength and endurance. So you can kind of go and fill some of those things up that you had before. Also, if you're doing gathering and stuff, it's not a waste to just dump 2 of them into this. Or, I'd say that's probably the best one, but that's actually kind of neat, but I've never used it. Yeah, if you're doing a lot of building right now, you can respec later. You can get these. Get your lumberjack, get your mason. But for this instance, we're going to say, yeah, that we're just focusing on in-game combat and farming, that we've already have all that shit done, or that we have somebody else that does it all for us. Yeah. So, we'll go back down here. Get your strength. Dump these off here. Get some constitution. Actually, you can't get that one here. Right here. Where's it at? Here we go. There's the constitution. Had the wrong one. Get some more strength. And then we can go up here. You don't need this crap scar. Blink's great, but not for this build. In the wrong, it's too far down. There is a hybrid build. There is a hybrid melee caster, like a battle mage warrior, that will use it, and it's really good too. No, it's too far out of here. Yeah, it's still, you have to waste 2 and you have to waste 3 there and then 4 there. You don't get to fill up your power you need on the ground and your endurance. So in here you can kind of go this way, these, but I generally don't. I just try to waste these for more, get more endurance over here. Again, some more endurance right here. Take some of those. You don't need these because we're not dealing with magic damage. If you do go the route of the battle mage, you'll want some of these, but that's a different build that we will cover some of that too. At this point, let's see, what do we have play with right here? We got 6 points to play with here, so at this point we can use some of those. Deflection, You can get stamina boost. We'll just kind of look at your options here. Crowd time extension, meh. Let's try. This is kind of for sneaky people, so you don't really need that. What's this one here? Sniper. Yeah, this one's actually pretty decent if you want to waste the 2 there. And you can go down to this. But, oh. You know, I've actually never seen that before. Apparently you could make like a... I don't really do the range too much.
Like if you're...
Takes mana. Do any of the range attacks take mana? Because this regenerates...
Yeah, well,
okay.
when you start using...
Yeah, oh, okay. I was wondering why they had that. I never used that one before. Oh, this right here is actually pretty cool too. It's a lot of points, but if you go this way, this thing's actually really good. You get a lot of crit damage, and it's just across the board too. It's not even just range crit damage. Yeah.
Oh, right here. After
oh yeah, that's neat. Yeah, that's good for leveling. So, yeah, at this point, it's kind of up to you though. You can kind of spend those points however you want to. We'll this one's actually real good too, right here. I recommend this one. So eat meat, get 15% more health. You're gonna be on the ground fighting melee. Health is never a bad thing. So grab that. You got 3 extra points to mess around with here. This one right here, it's actually pretty decent too. So you got the points, you might as well put it in here. You don't really want to go down anywhere else, but that'll help you. There's going to be several times where you're going to have multiple enemies around you, so decreasing the damage is really good too. You will get magic ones shooting you, so you don't have to take that though. Like I said, you can put that somewhere else and allocate it up here. But this is basically a good ground build for fighting that allows you to also fight aerial combat with kind of a limited or light ranger build. And as far as the gearing goes, you can kind of see, well, got a bunch of crap inside of my deal right now. But like I said, got a hammer, which needs to be upgraded badly. I will have to get another hammer for this since I'm going full blunt. You want to replace your one-hander also with it. So it's still good to have a shield even though you're not going the full tank route. So get yourself a good 2-hand fitting your build. Your axe, your sword, you know, your spear, whatever you want. Make sure you have it for the right build. Get yourself a good bow. There's several of them here. And you don't really need this Ritual Tempest wand. It's kind of pointless actually. So yeah. Yeah. As far as gear goes, you're going to want to get yourself a good shield. Of course, you will switch to it and fight. Those guys that carry the green poison cleavers are pretty vicious. They will tear you up. You want to have good stamina for them, and you want to block well. So get yourself a good shield, a good one-hander. And there's 2 really good high-end sets of gear. This Gloom Monarch gear is really good. You'll see that it's really nice. It's got good health benefits, good damage. The gear that you really want to aim for, which I've only got 2 pieces so far, is this Radiant Paladin gear, which is really good. And you'll see it has plus melee damage there, plus health regen, minus 120 health regen delay, which will let you get back into your health regen faster. That's pretty much how you want to gear. Right now I have health regen and health rings on. I like my health regen. So this is kind of where you want to go with this one. And, you know, we'll kind of show you a little bit of quick combat here. We're going to go somewhere. This, I usually play with my wife on here on her game, so I can't really access too much on this one, but we'll go over here to the Nomad Highlands. I can access that. A normal farming spot is off limits on this server. It's still very shrouded. Deadly. No, that's okay. I can do it here. There's good strong enemies here that we can show it off with. This is also a place where you can get easy treasure chest farming too. So directly below you, if you go south off of this, there's chest right here. So remember, Nomad, Highlands, the tower, dive off of it, look to the south, look to the west, and you can get one. And then when you go from there, here's the double. Here we go. Here's the updraft right there. That's nice. Oh, I still have a body here. Nice. Funny. How long has that been here? There's the jump attack. Okay. So you can kind of see that two-hander doing work there. Now you'll see the green guys here. They're pretty damn mean. There will be one in here. There'll be two of them in here. There they come. These guys are mean. Okay. There's also another chest up here. There was the double jump and the jump attack. Okay, let's get over here. We'll show you the last chest on this spot. And you kind of got the idea about how the combat works here. We'll do a block. Let's see if we can get a parry on this guy here. No, not yet. Timing it horribly. There it is. So, you can glide over here, but I was messing around. When you have the double jump and the updraft one, it's not too hard to get. What's this thing doing? Okay. Not too hard to get up here. I'll get that body afterwards. So you come over here, and it's basically at the top of this. This is a good early one before you get into the Kindle wastes. These ones give decent gear. Not really evidenced by what you saw me get just now, but you can get pretty decent gear. You can get Knight's gear, which is really good for this build. Kind of right before you get the Gloom Monarch gear. Pretty nice stuff. And as you see, your shroud timer is like, meh, it's okay without the increased shroud. Let's see if we can get a merciless attack on this guy. Nobody wants to block. This guy's pretty annoying. That's the dashing one right there. The ability we took, where's it at? Right here, the evasion attack. So when you roll, if you hit the attack button, you'll see you do a jump, a dash in and attack somebody, and it can close the gap or get you away. If you're like heading towards something, it's really nice. Okay. You have the Kindle Waste Spire. That's the place to be. Unfortunately, you need to have your shroud. You need to have your flame at 4. Actually, maybe 5, I think. For this one, at least. Some of it, a lot of it, is actually 6. A good place to be going here would be right down here, looking straight to the south. Actually, you know what? Sun Temple's right here to the northwest, I believe, or northeast right here. This is a good farming spot, and this has a little bit stronger stuff in it. But we actually show off the merciless attack and the parry, and how much damage you get with this build while you're breaking the bars. And that right there is why those guys are so dangerous. Those green guys will mess you up. They are pretty brutal. Especially if they get to come up behind you and catch you fighting something else. You can see right here that shroud timer. Or gliding stamina reduction is very nice. Alright, let's get our health up here. There we go. Now we're ready for this guy. Ready to party. As you can see, without the stamina buff, it's pretty brutal fighting. Okay. It's always better to use your one-handers on this guy. You can see right there, it just makes things much easier. Down here, there's a chest. Go and collect my sad remains here. And can't really do much right now with range because we don't have any ammo, but we're gonna fix that right now. My normal ammo farming spot. There we go. Normally I would go down here and get a lot more arrows, but this one is covered in deadly shrouds, so now we'll come here, I'll grab some arrows, we'll show how the range portion of this build works. Alright, there we go. That's plenty. So, kill this guy first. Nice try, buddy. Okay, so we just got poisoned there. So, now when you get in range, there you go. Now you can block them and swap to your range, and you sometimes can get a melee hit on those guys, but usually you'll get only one, and it has to be a fast weapon, so you'll need like that one-hand axe or one-hand blunt. Right as they attack, you'll block and quickly strike back. See these guys here. You can have some fun with the range. You're by no means an archer, but you can do it. And we'll show you the joy of the jump attack here for when you're fighting a bunch of enemies that seem to be buried in sand. Okay then. Right there. Just knocks them all away. You'll get good regen off of them. If you get overwhelmed, that's the way to go. Be cheap. That's what it's there for. Just get your jump attack on. Keep doing it over and over and over again until you clear enough of them out. It does. Yeah, so they have a few issues to iron out in the game, of course. There we go. We'll just get those guys right on out of there. There you go. Alright, we're gonna see. Here's a merciless attack. Oh, take that, you bum. Bummy bears. This glider is endless fun. Woo! Ooh, even though I'm going the wrong way, I didn't want to go that way, but it's okay, we'll make it. Coming in hot. What's up, guys? Oh, we're gonna be cheap. Yep. There's a green guy here. Oh no, I'm out of stamina. Yeah, what's up? These bombs are great. Make sure you don't overthrow and then punch yourself off the edge. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of mining while we're here. He's taking damage. Hey. Digging holes. Now you see why these bombs are so fun. Look at this. This is great. Alright. The bombs. A lot of fun. Not necessary for the build, but. Alright, there. Okay. Wow, look at that hole I dug. Holy moly. Check this out. Those were the bombs. You know what? She poses a good question. I am going to show you exactly how I get out of there. I get out of there just like this, by teleporting right back to my house. That is a big hole. Anyways, guys, that is the melee range physical hybrid build. Great build. Deal with pretty much anything, and you will sustain very well. You'll see that you have a good health pool of 890, good stamina at 328. Mana is really irrelevant, and your damage is really good. Crit damage is high, melee damage is high. Sneak attack, pretty good. So you can get merciless strikes on stuff when you get a crit with these weapons. You know, these aren't. This one's not even leveled up right now. Matter of fact, that's what I should have been doing, is enhancing this thing, because right there. Now you can do some good damage. You can get. I've seen merciless strikes go over 2K. So you'll see we've upgraded this now, and it's got 14 blunt damage times 5. Now it should actually do quite a bit. We're gonna actually test this hammer out real quick now that it's maxed. It was 0. Still doing good. But now we're specialized in blunt. We have an appropriate weapon, and it's maxed. Alright, where are you guys at? Now we just have to find some stuff to fight. Ghost Glider is amazing. Once you get this thing, you're not even going to want to go to the ground anymore. You're going to spend all your time in the air. Look at that stamina, my gosh. So good, right? Got like 3 full bars of stamina, which she has more because she's a ranger, but still. For us, that's pretty good. We'll land over here. There's probably some friends here that want to play now. We can test out our new hammer. Get a chest while we're at it. Why not? Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's not really the friend I wanted to play with, but okay. Yikes. Oh, you little butthole. Okay, we need to get away from that guy. Let our health regen do its thing real quick. This guy we want to take out with this. Okay, there we go. Now. Oh, you can see that. Oh my god, look at that damage. Yikes. Wow. So we went from doing the 200s to doing like 400s now. Oh. Massive damage increase when you max that weapon out. Especially one that has 5 times blunt damage. $661s. That's non-crit. So you can see what kind of damage you can put out with this build. Pump attack. Destroyed. Get yourself a good weapon, spec into it, upgrade it, win the game. And we're gonna try to fight this guy with a two-hander. Oh, we got friends. Go away. You guys are annoying. Woohoo! Never just let us fight in peace. Let's see if we can get a. Let's see if we can get a. I don't think we're gonna be able to get a combo one, a break attack, because these guys are getting hit way too hard right now. Try to get down this guy. Oh, what the hell was that, dude? Oh. I just blew up everybody. He blew his own guy up. What a bastard. You see, we can get the hits in on them, but you gotta time stuff right. Right there, that's how you take with them with a melee. Alright, buddy, you're pissing me off. Ruining my fight. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Oh, missed it. There we go. Come on. Almost got him broken. You gotta time those ones perfect on that. There we go. Broken yet? Nope, not yet. Ah. Enemies in this game are all too damn weak. Can't break them. You can see the health sustain right there. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now I'm getting 44 almost every time I hit something. Once again with the dragons. Still too far, but this one right here. Just like that. And you'll see right here what I mean. You get the hits in on these if you block. Sometimes you can get them. You got to get them to come low to the ground though. So try to backpedal so they get low as possible. And then go in for the block. Or you can just go in straight for the attack. Just like that. Since you are tanky, you also have the option of using weapons like this. If you can find one that's blunt, or if you can find a good two-hand axe to complement this build, go the axe route, slashing. And this is actually an amazing weapon right here. This has double retaliation, which does 20%. So now the enemies are taking 40% of the damage they deal to you back to them. So when you get those guys that hit you and you get an unblocked attack, they're taking massive damage. Anyhow, guys, that will be the melee range physical hybrid build, and I will show a melee magical hybrid build, the warrior mage, pretty soon. Kind of playing around with a little bit different stuff on there. They changed it up a little bit. They did have a build that was really good with the healing thing, but since they have now nerfed the healing, which was really broken anyways, you can go a little bit different route with that. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy the game. I really love it, and I will be playing more. If you do like the content, give me a like, give me a sub, click the little button over here. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Stop on by again for more. You guys have a great one. EAG, I am out.